3 and 4. The battle is on. It's going to be too close to call side by side. Wong Do gets it. Oh, we got contact. We got flips. We got big wrecks here. Going back to the front because we're racing back to the line.
William Page with the victory.
Looking for second here.
Musa's gonna.
Oh, he's gonna use that apron.
He's gonna use the apron.
They're gonna be side by side. Coming off the corner. Boy, back to the inside. It's gonna be a drag race to the line. Musa gets it.
Tom Musa, where did he come from?
We're trying to close the gap. He's gonna get to the bumper. Oh, just barely did not make it. And coming off of turn 4, Jeff Sikenis is gonna win it at Dover.
Before I wrap things up here in this segment, your thoughts on the type of race we're going to see tonight. And I would have to agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to JTN's feature presentation of the HOBO Racing Cup Series here from No Limits Texas Motor Speedway. Folks, as always, I'm your host, JoeTowNetwork. Alongside me tonight is nobody, just our producer, Bristol. We're about to call some fantastic action here from the Texas Motor Speedway. This, of course, is your race preview presented by Circle B Diecast. Use code JTN at checkout for free shipping on your order of $20 or more on their site, where you can get everything from diecast to apparel. Welcome in, Mackenzie. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. Again, the mile and a half Texas Motor Speedway, 117 laps for these 28, I do believe, unless there's some late entries into this race here tonight. 28 drivers. 70-degree weather, so it's not too hot, but it's still going to be a little slick, especially down in the recently reconfigured turns number 1 and 2. And of course, I'm JoeTowNetwork, JoeTowNetwork. Funny how that works. Again, thanks to Ricky, Colette. I don't think I gave Ricky the shout out for the awesome new intro that you saw at the start of this show. We'll have it posted eventually, but can't thank you guys enough for tuning in here tonight. Hope you're, again, having a fantastic start to your week. It's Tuesday, and we got a bunch of great racing action coming at you this week, as well as tonight. Man, these boys here at HOBO Racing, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've been here, and can't wait to see what these boys do here at the Texas Motor Speedway. That was your race preview presented by Circle Diecast. What a great race preview. It's getting hot. It's getting hot, folks. It's summertime. You know, kicking off the summer officially this weekend, Memorial Day. Hopefully, you know, everything's getting back to normal in your neck of the woods, or as close to normal as it can be. So we're edging our way out of the last year. And hopefully you are enjoying those things. You're still being safe and taking care of those that you love. These guys tonight, though, they're going to have to take care of these race cars, because these mile and a halves, they can be oh so tricky. Throughout the night, we'll be talking about a lot of trouble spots around this Texas Motor Speedway. Primary one being exit off of turn 2. Now, before the reconfiguration, both ends of the racetrack were very similar to what 3 and 4 is like. Now, 3 and 4 was a little bit quicker, but 1 and 2 still had a lot of that same charm, the same banking and whatnot. Now, since the reconfiguration in 2017, turns 1 and 2 very wide. Less banking, progressive banking, qualifying now over. So I'll get you those starting lineup, since I guess that's my job tonight as well. Can't have Bristol read to you, because it'd just be a bunch of random barks that I don't think anyone would understand. So I stand corrected. 30 cars on the grid tonight. Of which 25 decided to take a time. I am fumbling the bag right now, as the kids would say. All right. Get some race cars on your screen here. There's Steve Rubino on the 21. Starting on pole tonight, it's going to be the one, the only driver of the number 73 Cadillac, Herman Reese, Caleb Lingle. In that Blue J113 to his outside, making up row number 1. Jordan McGregor, who I do believe won here at Texas in the fall. He's going to line up third with Harry Codian, starting to his outside in fourth. In fifth, it'll be our good buddy Mac Daddy Keith McLean in the 28. And Mark DeSenza going to line up sixth in the 33. 3 plus 3 is 6, so that's a pretty good starting spot there for DeSenza. Wiley King in the number 95 is going to start 7th. And then in 8th, Jeff Stickenis in the number 31. Rounding out your top 10 on row 5, it's the 22 of Jason San Diego, and the 11 of Steve Grant. Rolling off in 11th, it's the number 9 of Jeff Fugate. Brendan Spadafora going to line up in 12th, and there's number 37. Gary Moran in the 40, going to line up in 13th, and Eddie Rayleigh, Raydog, lining up 14th in the 112. 15th, it's going to be Matt Stern in the number 4 Chevrolet, and then Ryan Johnson in the 78, going to line up to his outside in 16th. Tom Musa of TMP Racing League fame, going to line up in 17th, and Ricky Bumbalo in the 85 will line up 18th. Rounding out your top 20, it'll be Steve Rubino in the 21 Hobo Racing Chevrolet with Brett Carter in the 66, lining up to his outside in the 20th position. Dan Rubino going to line up 21st in his number 44, with Duke Sorensen to his outside in the 59. Maverick in this 23, who you see on your screen, going to line up in the 23rd position. How fitting. With Bob Gibson lining up in 24th. 25th and last driver to take a time, it's the 48 of Austin LaPlante, looking to replicate the great dominant performances of Jimmy Johnson in that famed number 48. 25th, and the first guy not to take a time, Ron Simpson, so got a good draw there with 25 and 26th position. Rod Weston, fan favorite, going to line up in 27th, it's number 19, always a good-looking car there. And then Daniel Dupuis going to line up in 28th. 29th, it's going to be Rob Heath in the number 38 Apple Door Collision car, and then rounding out your field in the 30th position, it's going to be the 10 from Teams Speedland of Randy Smith. That is your 30-car field, your starting lineup for tonight. I don't know how Ricky does it, but alas, I think I did a pretty good job. Tell me if I did a good job reading off the starting lineup, because, hey-o, there's Brendan Spadafora in the 37. Folks, remember, if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you hit that like button. But more importantly, subscribe. We are 2 subscribers going into tonight away from 600. That's a huge milestone for us here on JTN. Would love to reach it tonight. If it can, so be a friend, tell a friend about the broadcast, whether they like racing or not. And hey, we're going to have some great racing on tap for you tonight and all throughout the rest of the week, actually. So you're going to want to make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a second of it. Also, hit that bell icon because you'll be notified anytime we go live. I believe about 20% of you, of subscribers, actually have that on, which is, from my research, is pretty good. So really appreciate you guys doing that, going that extra mile to help support us here on JTN. So Barbara tuned in last night. Can't thank you enough for that, Barbara. Bobby Farrell writing in hashtag Gent Nation. Bobby, how you doing tonight? Bunch of guys coming to pit road. It's John Musa. So everyone gonna, you guys kind of tiptoe. There is Dan Rubino, and Rubino did what everyone else should do, and let's go buy some JTN merch from the JTN merch store. Man, oh man, great JTN merch up there. You got the retro logo hoodie, speed logo hoodie, whatever you want to call it, and it looks fresh. Again, as the kids would say, I have to preface that on everything because I'm trying to act hip and cool, with all my homies and home dogs. 4413 coming to pit road. Oh, Danny, he hit the cone. That would not be legal during the race. But we made it to Wall Stadium. That's pretty cool. And it looks like we're ready to go racing here from the Texas Motor Speedway.
Drivers, to your car.
Drivers being called to their cars at once. And they're getting staged out on the end of pit lane for this one. It's been a while, folks, since we've been here with Hobo Racing. Again, can't thank you guys enough for tuning in. Hobo Racing fans always tune in. There's the command.
Start your engine!
Hobo Racing fans, y'all always tune in such great force, a big following, and can't thank you guys enough. And I know these boys here, Steve Rubino now tuning in. These guys can't thank you enough for that. Here we go. Again, no limits, Texas, and there are still some limits to the track, right? You still got walls out here, but I've seen a couple guys go through the grass and make some passes here. I was one of them at one point in my career and would never want to do that again, but alas, if it's your only option, sometimes, well, you just gotta deal with the cards that you are dealt. Herman Reed's Caleb Lingle on row 1, Jordan McGregor, Harry Codian, Keith McClay, Mark DeCenza, Wiley King, Jeff Stekenis, Jason San Diego in 9th, and then again, rounding out your top 10 tonight, the 11 of Steve Grant. So Team Speedland with 3 cars in the top 5, or top 10, excuse me. Good night. Good start to the night for that team. The field of 30 makes their way through turns number 3 and 4 behind our Dodge Charger pace car. That car will make the hard left turn down pit road. There it goes. Got worried for a second that it wouldn't. Fans are on their feet here in Texas. And away we go. Green flag from the Texas Motor Speedway. Caleb Lingle, big send on the outside, trying to make it work here on lap 1. He does it. Great move from the driver of the 113. Further on back, a lot of scattering through that wide turn, number 1 and 2. On up guy stuck on the outside. That's Steve Grant in the 11. Further on back, around the 9th position. Oh, car in the wall. That's Grant. Well, he's going to start dropping like a rock here. The right side all tore up on that number 11 Pontiac. Working lap number 2. Fugate still trying to make his way to the inside. Doesn't have a good enough run there. Grant will drop down, back down in line. Further back, Ryan Johnson going by Gary Moran. Matt Stern also trying to get it done there on the bottom. A little beer can battle coming down through the tri-oval. Moran holds off for now. Back up front, though, Caleb Lingle, he's starting to pull away. Jordan McGregor moving up to 2nd in that Red Bull Mustang. Again, this 30 team so strong here, especially on the 1.5 miles, and especially at this Texas Motor Speedway. Still single file. Everyone's still kind of tiptoeing right now. Taking things easy. I'm back. Codian, big moment. That's going to allow DeCenza and Stekenis to make a move on the outside. DeCenza gets around. Stekenis now clear. Here, Codian back 2 positions. Wiley King trying to find a way to the inside. Not able to do it there. Eddie Rayleigh to the inside of Jeff Fugate, going to try to take Ryan Johnson with him. Oh, Jason San Diego now trying to work on teammate Wiley King. Going to be able to get it done there. Now the battle's on between Brendan Spadafora and Harry Codian for position there. Just inside the top 10. Spadafora gets the position. Eddie Rayleigh now looking to the inside of that 13. 13 way on back. Matt Stern way up the track. Oh, next, Spadafora off at turn 2. Big wreck down the back straightaway. And we're under caution. Caleb Lingle coming around. He'll pick up the pace car here. Let's try. Let's see what happened. Again, I told you in pre-race, turn 2 is going to be trouble. And already less than 10 laps into it, it strikes. Here you see Matt Stern in the number 4 Coors Light Camaro. Gets loose up there. Almost makes contact with the 21 of Rubino. That's not what causes the caution, though. Spadafora really smacked the back end of his Mustang. Let's see what happened there a little bit clearer. It's the same thing, just in a different line. He gets loose through turn number 2. Goes around any really big-time contact with the wall, but luckily, I don't think anyone hits the 37. Other car around towards the back is Ricky Bumbalo. Doesn't look like he hit anything, though. It looks okay. Yeah, it looks okay. From all the angles that we can see. Hey, that's going to happen. Leaders down on pit road. Again, those tires, very, very important. Yeah, a couple cars staying out. Have to think that they'll be coming down. Because all throughout the garage area, they were just drivers talking about tires, tires, tires. Herman Reese going to go 2 tires. We're going to see what he can do. Grab some track position. Maybe go a little more aggressive here on the restart. Again, single file restarts here at HOBO Racing. So a little bit different from some of the, that's your reminder here. Because, again, it's been a while. It's been a while. Everyone getting off pit road A-okay. There is a 24 DuPont Ford. That, of course, is Daniel Dupuis out of Quebec. Let's see. So Steve Grant, Harry Codian, Rod Weston all staying out. Got to think Weston's going to be coming to pit road. So Codian looks like he's going to stay out an extra lap. Try to get a lap led. Gibson coming down pit road. 10-car Randy Smith also going to come down pit road. Everyone coming down pit road. Herman Reese back down. I have a feeling they didn't want to take on those 2 tires. What we saw happen with that first caution. And I'm sure there's guys that could probably explain it a little bit better than me, but Spadafora there on the bottom, you have the cars set up very, very loose, right? You set them up loose, so that way as the run goes on, as the tires wear, a lot of times you're wearing out that right front more than your right rear. When you wear out the right front more than the right rear, the car develops a tight condition, makes it harder to steer. You have to put more input in. When you have to put more input in, you're causing more tire heat, more tire wear. So it's just this, chicken and egg situation, right? One's going to cause the other either way. What we saw there with Spadafora is it got loose, got around on him, right? A lot of times, though, you're able to catch that at some of these other mile-and-a-halfs because there's a lot more banking to catch you, especially even here at Texas. You look at turns 3 and 4 right now, you can just see the difference in banking. It's a lot narrower of a corner. So that, and then you have a lot more banking. So that helps the drivers kind of catch the car when it gets loose like that. It'll be interesting to see what McGregor can do here on the restart. Going to be right on the back bumper. 3 Fords, 1, 2, 3. Fusion, Mustang, Fusion. And a Chevrolet and a Dodge making up the rest of your top 5. Did see the pace car lights go off here. There they go. We'll be going back green flag racing on lap number 11 of 117. And folks, this is the HOBO Racing Cup Series here from the Texas Motor Speedway 2020 edition. Can't thank you guys enough for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Show your support here for the HOBO Racing League and HOBO Racing and all these drivers. A bunch of great drivers. Again, started tonight with 30. Hope to end it with 30. Although we know that's probably living in a perfect world. Somebody's going to leave the Texas Motor Speedway a little unhappy and a little bit hurt after this one. But at least, hey, we're only racing on a Tuesday. You know, last fall, the Cup Series came here and they had a race on a Wednesday. So we're doing pretty good in terms of that. Going green this time by Caleb Lingle with control. Pace car makes its way down pit road. We enter the Geico restart zone and back away we go. Green flag once again from Texas. Okay, you're taking a little bit of a higher line there through turns 1 and 2. Going to arc it back down to the bottom on exit. Going to try to get it run on this 113 of Lingle. Single file throughout, though, down the back straightaway. So we'll watch this battle for the lead as McGregor going to try to find a way to get to the back bumper of Lingle. Not able to do that this time. So 30 trying to chase down the 113. And no, don't look now. It's that 28 Gray Ghost that's become so familiar here on JTN. That's Keith McLean. Back. Looks like we got a battle. Rob Heath in the 38 trying to get to the inside. Tom Musa for position. Musa stuck on that outside in the 7. 38 a little tight there through the center. Musa going to be able to hold him off using the momentum from that outside line. Now Dan Rubino going to try to find a way around this 38. Apple Door Systems Ford Fusion of Rob Heath. Good looking paint scheme out there. Rubino up the track a little bit. Tom Musa looking to the inside. He gets back in line. Back up to the lead. Caleb Lingle, he's extended it to about 4 car lengths. Over this, the 30 of Jordan McGregor. There's Lingle in the 113. This 113 team, they always come to play here at these 1.5 miles. Always looking good. Oh, car up towards the wall. It looks like that's the 40 of Moran. Oh! No! Car all the way down on the inside wall. It's the 38 of Rob Heath. Slow on the back straightaway. What up here? Oh, we are still green. Let's try to see what happened there with the 38 real quick. That was a big hit. It's kind of the same thing that happened with the 30 or 37 earlier. Yeah, not too bad of a hit, actually. You hate to see it, though, because that's definitely some motor damage there. And now we have a caution on the track. Car around on the back straightaway. It's Dan Rubino. I believe that's what caused this. Let's see. Bino running in the 13th position at the time of the caution. And it's the same thing. He's just a little bit higher on the track when he spins out. There's cars behind him, so they throw the yellow. Goes around there. Austin LaPlante with a huge hit to the inside wall, trying to slow down for that. Let's go on board with Bino here, because we always try to get a visor cam in this 44. Looks like we got one again this week. So this is, I'm gonna take you through this, right? I'm gonna take you through this here. So here we are. We're coming down into turn number 1. That yellow flag graphic up there. You're gonna hear it, right? Right here, and you see it. Gets off the throttle all the way off, hoping he doesn't hit anything. It's that inside wall with the back end. Didn't sound too bad, so it might probably will be okay. This is where you're terrified because you see that 48 heavy hit with the inside wall, and you're just hoping he doesn't hit him because you're sitting there stopped in front of oncoming traffic. But you saw it there, right? You could see it. That 44 just getting loose. But everyone coming back down pit road, ran about, you know, another 7 or so laps. We come get 4 fresh Goodyear tires once again. Lingle gonna win the race off pit road. Looks like we're gonna be pretty much in the same order. Eddie Rayleigh, Ray Dog in that 112. Able to gain some positions. Herman Reese able to kind of rebound a little bit because we talked about having to make that second stop at 73, so he's kind of coming back up into the top half of the field. And Spada 4 also doing the same in that 37. Let's see, it looks like they got the back end pulled out on that thing. Top 4 staying out again. Carter looks like they're all fading to pit road. Carter gonna come on down. Gibson in the 46. He's gonna stay out here, lead a lap. Stay out there in front of Rod Weston. Gibson Racing leading that lap. Part of Team Speedland again, who is just... Those cars have all looked really good here at Texas. They were really good here last year. Not surprised to see them good here again, even with the reconfiguration. We're kind of parading around, right? We're parading around. Can't thank you folks enough for joining us here on a Tuesday night. Hope there's no place you'd rather be, but assume there probably is. I'm Joe Twansky, host here on JTN. Once again, a bunch of great racing coming up for you this week here. Tomorrow night, we'll be back with All-Star Racing from the Texas Motor Speedway. The old configuration of Texas, so we're going to hit a little rewind here. Look at the old configuration. Back then, back with Bomb Squad Racing. Thursday night at Charlotte. Bomb Squad again at Infineon a week, so we get about a week off from these live races, which will be some... a good amount of time here. Good amount of time to kind of reset those batteries as the pace car lights are off. We'll go back Green Flag Racing, USORL Cup from Watkins Glen, and then All-Star Racing Trucks from Michigan. So a bunch of great racing on the docket here. Can't thank you guys enough for tuning in full support, and can't thank our friends at CWB Technologies for sponsoring our upcoming races here on JTN, because together we are better. Hopefully Tommy appreciated that. Caleb Lingle going to line up on the point. Jordan McGregor, Keith McLean, Mark DeSenza, and Eddie Rayleigh, your top 5 here on the restart. Again, single file here at Hobo Racing. Guys that just came down pit road all the way out back for this one. Pace car gonna make the hard left turn down pit road. Caleb Lingle with control. He enters the Geico restart zone. And back away we go. Green flag for the 3rd time at Texas. 3rd time's a charm. You're able to stay hot on the heels of Lingle. back. It's like Ryan Johnson trying to find a way to the inside of Jason San Diego, not able to do so. We stay here for the lead. Lingle starts to extend it about 5 laps into the run. This 113 looks a little wicked loose here early on. Back Jeff Sakanis to the inside. Eddie Rayleigh, I think, made a strategy call there to take 2 tires, got him some track position, but now losing him that track position. Up high, though, it's Steve Grant. He's way out there in no man's land. Not where you want to be. There's a lot of debris up there that you get it on the tires. The car gets really loose. You don't want to do that. Ron Simpson in the 25. He started out back. He's slowly but surely made his way up here into the top 10. Or out just outside the top 10, rather. Excuse me. And it's Span a 4 and out of the inside of Grant for position. He's going to get that done down into turn 1 and 2. Car around in front. Big contact. Wiley King. Tom Musa. Wiley King right in the middle of the racetrack. He's got to retire. Daniel Dupuy around. Dan Rubino looks like he might have... Something might have happened there. And once again... Turn 2 fight. Let's get you... Bristol gonna work hard to get you a good replay here. But it might be same story, different script. Let's go from our helicopter cam here. There you see the 95 Wiley King here, Team Speedland. Number 95, he got loose, hits the apron, car just keeps going around him. Tom Musa, nowhere to go, makes contact. And King gonna come back down the racetrack. That's why I thought Vito got into that, because that was a close call there with the 44. At 95, looks like he's the only one that's retired. I have to think there's some heavy damage there to the 7 of Tom Musa. Oh, big contact. Rob Heath, he's going to hit the wall, trying to make sure he doesn't hit. Oh, there's the 44. 44 catches the wall. Once again, can't thank Bino enough for this visor cam, because it comes in handy. And coming down into turn 1, you'll see up towards the top of your screen there's a little break in the pack. There you see it. There's Wiley King, Tom Moose up there in the wall. Bino gotta go low. He's gonna clip that transition and a little bit of a contact into the wall, but it'll probably buff out. I don't know if I'm so sure that it'll buff out, but probably. Not a lot of takers down on pit road. Only ran about a lap under green. Not surprised to see that. Maybe some guys trying to get off sequence. Tom Moose, a long pit stop, getting that damage repaired. Dan Rubino, a little bit of a longer pit stop as well. Rob Heath. But our leaders stay out for the first time tonight. Again, a lap, right? What's a lap? A lap on these tires. Not a lot. I mean, this isn't Atlanta in terms of tire wear. There's still going to be a lot of tire wear, though. But not surprised to see them not taking this opportunity to come down pit road. Not surprised either to see the guys towards the back half of the field also come down pit road. Rod Weston looks like he's going to duck down. Like 10. Steve Grant also going to come back down pit road. Those guys right now just playing the strategy, just try to stay out back tonight. Gotta look at those lights there on the fence. That is so cool. Texas has a lot of cool innovations. Redoing turns 1 and 2. Not one of them. Not one of them, and we've talked about that. You can check out the Fake Racers podcast with myself and Davey. Talk about the Texas Motor Speedway. But check out all the content here on JTN. Can't thank you guys enough for all your support. New Fake Racers podcast coming out this week. We'll talk about COTA. A little bit of a debacle there, of course. We'll talk about the Indy 500 this weekend, biggest race of the year in all of motorsports. I'm sure that is blasphemy for some, but man, going to the Indy 500, that is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for a lot of people. I went to the 100th, so That was obviously once in a lifetime. Because there's only one. There's only one. Getting a report from the 37 of Spadafora. The car's loose with the heat once they get the heat in the tires. So, again, just confirmation on that storyline, right? These guys, it's going to get loose, and it's going to get worse as the run goes on. So, man, oh man, oh man. These guys have a handful tonight. So if you like to see drivers have to wheel the cars and race the track, not just each other, well, you've tuned into the right place here on JTN tonight. Come back, green flag racing this time. Caleb Lingle, Jordan McGregor, Keith McLean, Mark DeSenza, and Jeff Sekennis is going to make up your top 5. Kind of the same players up front that we see a lot of times, especially here at these 1.5 miles. And I do believe we'll be coming back here in the fall when it comes getting close to championship time. And so these guys probably putting in a lot of time and effort to make these setups really good here tonight. Get a good notebook going for yourself too, racing at this new track. We'll actually go into the original Texas in the fall, so completely different track. You get to use your old notebook once again when Hobo Racing comes back here in the fall. Nonetheless, pace car makes the hard left turn down pit road. Caleb Lingle will see the green flag, and back away we go. Green flag once again here from Texas. Ryan Johnson made a big move to the inside. Steve Rubino trying to find a way around and Spadafora further on back, 59. Duke Sorensen was looking to the inside of that. Looks like the 13 of Harry Kodian. Johnson up the track a little bit. You don't want to be too high up there, right? Again, that's where they... Oh, car around! It's Spadafora! Big contact with the outside wall. Car's coming. Oh, another big hit. No. No. Oh, and that 37 is toast. Daniel Dupuis. He's going to retire. Let's see what happens here with the 37. Again, it's the lack of banking down here in turns 1 and 2. This is what's going to bite this 37 once again here tonight. Dent Nation fans are on their feet trying to make sure that the driver of the number 37 is okay after that hit. Oh my goodness. That car is destroyed. So is the 24. Big hits. Back straightaway. Look at it again. At 24, you locked up the brakes. What a tough hit. Confirmation that the driver of the 37 is A-OK. That is, of course, good to hear. That just a bunch of flips here down the back straightaway. Not gonna buff out. Not gonna buff out. So guys still deciding to stay out here. Top 4. Keith McLean has come down pit road. Man, oh man, oh man. I'm lost for words right now. This is... Whew. These are hits you don't... Hits and G's, because we're looking at, you know, all this telemetry, right? You don't see those kind of hits here at these mile and a halfs very often, so lucky that these cars are built so well. Boys back at the shop built a good piece there with the 37 and the 24, because that was an abrupt stop. Tough track, that is for sure. Again, it's so single grooved down here in 1 and 2. You can kind of make that about a half lane higher work, and that's what it looked like Spadafora was trying to do in the 37. But man, if you do not do it right, you're losing the car. It's going to be interesting too to see how these drivers kind of navigate that, right? As the night wears on, as the night wears on, we'll see if guys become a little more conservative down there in turns 1 and 2 with maybe trying to keep to that inside line. You're going to have to make passes down there eventually, right? You can't rest on your laurels throughout the night, but maybe right now, not even halfway in this one, you hit the reset, figure out what you got and what you can do with your race car. But still, big crowd here at Texas, so that's always good to see. Big crowd watching on JTN. Spadafora comment was, in search of talent, will pay money? Hashtag talent needed. I don't know if it's talent, because this track is a toughie, and we've already seen it a couple times from a bunch of different drivers that we all know have great skills. We've all seen a lot of guys struggle here down in turns 1 and 2, so sometimes it just bites you. That's the best advice there for the 37. Sometimes it just bites you. Sometimes the tracks just don't like you. Sometimes it bites you and it don't like you. But so Caleb Lingle, you see him clutching. He's just having fun up there. He's going to line up first on the restart. Jordan McGregor, Mark DeSenza, Jeff Sikenis, and Jason San Diego. Best name in all of sim racing there in 5th. Heat cycles. Yeah, heat cycles. They'll get you. You gotta be careful with the tires too. That's you gotta treat them nice. You don't want to put too many cycles on them. You lose that first couple laps of grip until you can get them back up to temp the way you want them at that good equilibrium. So you play with that. You play with that. So pace car gonna make the hard left turn down pit road. Lingle taking them all up next to the wall here. Again, single file restart at Hobo. Field makes their way down into the Geico restart zone. They wait to see the green flag. There it is. We're back underway at Texas. Jordan McGregor, now he's trying to hunt that bottom. Looks like he's going to get to the inside. No, he doesn't. Gotta love these cameras always tricking me. McGregor, though, all over the TV panel of the number 113. Lingle's going to have to put up with a fight here. Mark DeSenza kind of keeping up with these guys, keeping up with the Joneses right now. Jeff Sikenis and Jason San Diego, they've fallen back. McGregor all over the back bumper of Caleb Lingle in the 113. As those two start to battle, that's going to allow DeSenza to reel him back in, and furthermore, allow the rest of the pack to reel him back in. We know there's a lot of fast cars that are mired back in traffic. Now we saw Keith McLean come down pit road. Herman Reese, we know he started on the pole. He's back there. So know that there's a bunch of good guys that are mired back in traffic right now. Big wiggle further on back from Stickenis. We continue to watch this top three, though. This is the battle for the lead. Here, working lap number 36 at Texas. AC Field still single file. McGregor, he's just hunting. He's hunting clean air right now. Again, one grooved a little bit. You got about a second groove down there in 3 and 4, but really one groove down here in 1 and 2. So you gotta kind of set your pass up down here off of 2 to get it done in 3 and 4. You can't set up that pass down the back straightaway. You have to set it up right here on the exit. That's what I think McGregor's trying to do in that 30. I mean, it looks like he's going to try a little bit of a higher line, but still, Lingle scouted that really well. Keeps that 30 in his tire tracks. A couple guys, too. You can kind of see him sliding the back tires off of turn number 4 right now. Those tires are already starting to go away with only 5 green flag laps on them. Back Steve Rubino. Loving to Steve Grant, so Steve and Steve's show there down in turns 3 and 4. Grant going to go on by for that position. Now Rubino going to have to hold off Matt Stern, the number 4. Stern got a little loosey-goosey there through the first dog leg. Rubino going to clear him down in turns 1 and 2. Further on back, Keith McLean trying to make a move on the outside of Gary Moran in that 40. That's a little tighter than you'd want it to be. McLean going to get it done there. He'll duck to the bottom. Try to get behind this 4. Matt Stern car around further in the back of the field. Caution is out. It's Dan Rubino. Oh, no. I believe that's our 5th caution on the night. Let's get you a replay. Oh, no. This 24, he's gonna save it with the wall, right? He's gonna, but nowhere for Tom Musa to go. He runs in the back of Bino there. Sends him spinning right round like a record down the back straightaway. You ever wondered what it's like to spin out going, what's the limit? It says 170 miles per hour. Well, here you go. Boom. And Rubino has pulled it behind pit wall. That leaves 25 drivers out on track. So Austin LaPlante, earlier wreck, we missed that one. He has retired from this one. Wiley King going to finish in the 29th position. Daniel Dupuis back there in 28th. Brendan Spatafor in 27th. And Dan Rubino now the latest victim of turn number 2. He's going to finish 26th in that 44. Well, you missed the race off pit road because I was reading information off the teleprompter. But we stay the same for the most part. Jeff Sickena's going to get around Mark DeSenza, so there's a change for position. Like Jason San Diego, bad pit stop there. He loses about 4. Eddie Rayleigh going to line up 4th here on the restart. Or 5th, rather. As long as he's top 3. Rod Weston going to get his lap led. Love the love in chat right now. Brendan the Gent, let's give it up for Joe. Doing this amazing broadcast by himself. But then he remembers to thank the producer, Bristol. Because you can't forget producer Bristol for helping out. The best dog producer in all of sim racing telecasts. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure to do all these broadcasts for you guys. Y'all have shown me so much support with doing this, and I can't thank you enough. And that's what keeps me going with it. We're going to keep on keeping on with it. Barbara echoes that. Michelle S. as well. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the compliments, and we're gonna keep getting better for you because I want to make this the best product on the web right now. And can't do that without your guys' support. So thank you so much. And if you're new here, talk with us in chat. We love to talk with you throughout the race. We'd love to see the interactions in chat between everybody as well. It makes me feel really good that we're fostering a good community here at JTN. And if you're new as well, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Bunch of great live broadcasts. I'll throw that upcoming schedule here, presented by TWB Technologies. Together we are better, because together we're better when you show up and you watch these races, because you make it so much more fun for me. Next race tomorrow night, May the 26th, the All-Star Racing Cup Series from the Texas Motor Speedway. We're going to step back in time a little bit, older version of Texas there. Coverage beginning at 8:55 p.m. Eastern Time. Bomb Squad Cup Series from Charlotte at 9:05 on Thursday. And then we get a week off here at JTN for the live broadcast. But doesn't mean we're gonna keep producing content for you guys, of course. So you're gonna want to still be subscribed. You're gonna want to keep an eye on your YouTube and our social media feeds to make sure you don't miss a single video. US Oil Cup from Watkins Glen on June the 5th. And then June 7th, All-Star Racing trucks make their return to JTN from the Michigan International Speedway, my home track, and the best track in all the land, if you ask me, but might be a little biased there. All right, getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. We're working lap 43 of 117 right now, coming back on 44. Caleb Lingle, Jordan McGregor, 1 and 2 once again here on the restart. Jeff Sakenis this time going to line up in third. Mark DeSenza and Ryan Johnson in fifth. So it looks like Eddie Rayleigh decided to come back down pit road. Have to think that might be some fuel strategy, maybe. You're about 28 laps on a tank, 28, 30 in that range on a tank of fuel at least mile and a half. So, hey, maybe trying to get things done, get them a little easier, make it a little easier on yourself, less pit stops or not having to save fuel. Always helps. It always helps. It's playoff season for hockey and the Stanley Cup. So that's good. NBA playoffs, of course, but I have a feeling we don't have a big crossover with that crowd. If you like it, right? But hockey, oh man, I'm a big hockey guy. So love to see the fights, love to see the action, and Texas has provided a lot of action for us here on JTN tonight. We're about to get back to it. Coming down into the restart zone, and back away we go. Green flag once again here from Texas. And everyone on new tires this time, so a little bit different for these guys up front who haven't pit in about 20 or so laps because of all the cautions. But Lingle and McGregor starting to stretch their lead over third place Jeff Sakenis. Those two Fords working together well. $33 laps with a full tank. Thank you, Brennan. I appreciate that. Ryan Johnson has made his way up into the top 5. They were lacking a little speed in practice, but now that they've got the track position to 78 Buffalo Wild Wings Chevrolet looking good, humming along. Oh, that 78's loose. I said something nice about him and he got loose. I hate it when they do that. Jeff Fugate gonna move around for the 5th position, and that sun drop dodge. Yeah, there he's clear going down into turn 3. Gary Moran gonna make a pass on Matt Stern. I keep trying to call him Silver Bullet. That's Thursday, Joe. All right, Carter in the 66 AARP Ford, trying to find his way around the Ford, not able to do it. that time through down the front straightaway. Oh, car around. It's Jason San Diego hard into the outside wall. Oh, no, he's coming back down the track. The JTN jinx. I hate that. Well, caution number 6 on the night. Let's fetch you that replay. Here's the 22 going down into turn 1. Okay, so that time... It's really hard to explain without you being able to see me and being able to use my hands. 22. What got him in trouble there? And of course, this is why I'm up in the booth, so I probably have no idea what I'm talking about. If we can go from our helicopter, this will give you a better idea. So watch, see how he's about a half lane higher than that 25? And then he still arcs it down to about the same lane in the corner. There's a transition in that banking. That banking's progressive. If you hit that at the wrong angle, car's gonna go around on you, and I think that's what we saw there with the 22. That's what makes this turn 1 and 2 so treacherous, so difficult. But hey, what can I say? Bunch of cars down on pit road right now. Let's get you to the pit lane cam. Mark DeSenza, a little strategy call there. Gonna take 2. Ron Simpson as well, so they'll come off pit road 1-2. Lingle, McGregor, Stern, Stekenis, and then a bunch of other cars that I am losing track of because there are too many pretty colors. Looks like that first pit box is giving Herman Reese some trouble. Why he's backing up like that? That sucks. I would tell him maybe go out to the right a little bit more. Try it. Come on, Herman. There you go. You get it? Nope. Yeah, that first pit box. There's something weird about this track with that first pit box. That is so frustrating to watch, honestly. But I've never won a pole, so, I mean, I wouldn't know. I saw Doug Palmer in here saying dogs rule. Yes, they do. I want to make sure I got back to that one. EJ Hinsky tuning in, asking Bino if he had his road race and stuff, and I would think so. We've been practicing parallel parking. Bino also chiming in that yeah, he did. What else? Mangione 19 saying go number 42 Will for the win. That he's the biggest fan. Will's not in this race. That's Saturday night. But Will already corrected on that, so, you know, it wasn't me, it was him. Mike and Murata, all the USORL boys, hope you guys are having a fun time down there in Charlotte, getting ready for the Coke 600 weekend, and happy to see you boys happy right now. Although I'm very sad that I couldn't be down there. Ah, who am I kidding? But hope you guys are having a fun night. Fun time down there in Charlotte. Getting ready to have some fun racing. Or watching racing, I guess. I'm now seeing that I've gotten Snapchats from Tommy. Tommy, I hope you're having fun. Hope you're taking notes about how to do this broadcasting gig because you suck at it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding, Tommy. Gotta throw the shade. Hey, dog, that stall's messed up. Known fact on this track. Yeah. I've seen leagues where you're able, you go into sandbox and you get at the geometry. I'll have to talk with somebody about that, see if we can't get you guys hooked up with a better, with that updated track INI or whatever file it is. I'm not smart enough on that. Not smart enough. Definitely not smart enough. I can tell you all about fluid dynamics. Can't tell you how computers work. But here I am. Just like you're here watching us on JTN tonight. Can't thank you enough for tuning in. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, a terrific Tuesday, thriving Tuesday. There's a bunch of words we could say, but it's a Tuesday. At least it's not a Monday. At least it's not a Monday. Mark DeCenza, he's going to have control here. He's going to be on 2 tires, just like Ron Simpson here in the 25. So interesting to see that we got 2 different guys up front here on the restart. Lingle has had control all throughout the night. I have to think that 113 there in third is going to be looking to do this, get it back. Jordan McGregor, he's going to line up there in fourth in that number 30 Red Bull Ford. And then Matt Stern in the Silver Bullet Coors Light number 4 Camaro in fifth. Jeff Sakanis, Brett Carr, Jeff Fugate, and Ryan Johnson rounding out your top 10. Steve Rubino just there back on the cusp of that top 10. Or actually, did I count wrong? I did. Steve Rubino last car in the top 10. Then Keith McLean, Gary Moran, and Eddie Rayleigh in 13th. That's as far back as I saw, so that's as far back as you'll get because we got that ticker up at the top of the screen. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in to deal with me tonight. It's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. I'm starting to have fun, though. You feel it? Starting to have more fun. More fun, so I should say. Starting to have some more fun here with Hobo Racing. Seeing the chat blowing up. Oh, my goodness, guys. You make me so happy. Mark DeCenza with control. Pace car makes that hard left turn down the pit lane, and we get ready to go back. Green flag racing. Wrangler 33 up front. He hits the gas. He's got to get there faster than everyone else. Green flag once again in Texas. Big move on the outside there. Caleb Lingle, Jordan McGregor trying to get it done on that 25. Simpson McGregor sees an opportunity to try to get to the inside. Look to go to the middle. Thought better of it. He stays behind the 113. They move up into second and third. At 25 did not get a good restart. He's still on the back foot playing the defensive role back there in fourth. Matt Stern all over the back bumper. That position, but we continue to watch Caleb Lingle and Jordan McGregor hunt down Mark DeCenza for the lead. I can't breathe, Brendan. I can't breathe. There's so much racing going on right now. Lingle down to the inside. He's going to get it done down there in turns 3 and 4. So move Caleb Lingle back to the lead here at Texas working lap 53. Oh, car loose there on the bottom. That's Matt Stern in the 4. Jessica Ken is going to get on by. He'll take advantage of that slip up from the Silver Bullet Coors Light machine. Jeff Fugate, Brett Carter battling for position. Fugate going to get it now. We're going to look to the inside of Stern. I'm a sun drop guy over a Coors Light, if I do say so myself. Mainly because I'm not 21 yet. Drink responsibly, folks. Ryan Johnson going to the inside. I do love me some Buffalo Wild Wings, though. Ryan Johnson, he gets that position on Stern. Now Stern going to have to fend off Steve Rubino in the 21. Our leaders have kind of stabilized out, so we continue to watch Brett Carter moving back here in that AARP number 66 Ford. Steve Rubino now looking to the inside of Matt Stern for position. They got oh so close down there into 1. Don't want to do that. Stern way up the racetrack. Really don't want to do that. He's going to lose 1, 2, maybe 3 positions here off turn 2, only 2. So he caught it. He got a good run down there. Johnson, a little bit of a slip up there. Can't hit that apron. That's going to allow Steve Rubino to get to the inside. So move Steve up another position up to 7th in that 21. Keith McLean now going to the inside of the 78, and McLean trying to get back to the front. Went off cycle with the 2 leaders who he was racing with from the drop of the green flag tonight, trying to get back up there. We know this 28's always fast. Matt Stern trying to get back to the inside of Gary Moran for position 4v40. Although I believe that 40 is usually the Silver Bullet, where now in the 4 is usually the Bush Bullet. Back there is an absolute scrum right now. Ricky Bumbalo looking to the inside of Brett Carter for position. Brett Carter. I'm so sorry, Brett. I think I was saying Brett. Brett Carter in the 66. Steve Grant going to the inside of Bob Gibson. Battle between teammates. Rod Weston now looking to the inside of that 19. He's going to have help from Tom Musa there. Herman Reese still out back. Again, those pit problems for the 73 Caddy team. I know it doesn't have anything to do with that North Star engine. Oh, Cody got loose right in front of Ricky Bumbalo. Bumbalo goes around. And we stay green. Well, let's see what happened there. Not a caution. As this 85, he spins all the way down to the bottom off the back straightaway. Here's the replay. Cody gets loose, saves it. Bumbalo hits him. He goes around that two-time... I forget. A two-time beer. Like Mike Waltrip's beer. Number 85. We'll get you some two-time. Back to the lead, though. Caleb Lingle, he's holding down the fort here in Fort Worth. Over Jordan McGregor, who's there in second. Mark to send the Jeff Sakanis, Jeff Fugate. So 2 Dodges, a Chevrolet, and 2 Fords leading the way here at Texas. Sakanis looking to the inside, descends though loose. I don't know if there might have been some contact, but not going to be a happy camper there in the 33. We stay green. Bunch of positions being lost by Descenza. Let's see what happened real quick down there in turns 1 and 2, because this could be a turning point for the 33 team. They've been up front inside the top 5 and just got loose. There you see it on the replay. It's got loose contact with the wall. Back up here, though. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, all underneath a blanket. Jeff Fugate, you saw the big wiggle there off of turn number 2. Battle for the lead. Jordan McGregor, he looked to the inside, had a good run there off of turn 2, wasn't able to capitalize on it. They're coming up on Jason San Diego. Remember, San Diego had heavy contact. Legal. It's the apron. Oh, no, not what you want to do. Loose off the corner. He pulls down in front of that 30. He's really hoping McGregor can't use the 22 as a pick. Does a good job there. They're both going to get by that 22, who's down definitely a couple horsepower. That 22 does not sound good right now after their earlier contact and damage to the engine of that car. Gregor and Lingle still battling for the lead here, working lap number 66 of 117. Just over, about 10 laps over halfway here. I completely missed the mark for you folks at home. We are 2 subscribers away from 600. We're ever so close. So if you're watching and you keep watching and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified anytime we go live. We watch the battle for the lead because, well, we go back to 3rd and Steve Rubino looking the inside of Jeff Sakanis for that spot. He was almost there, not able to get it. The battle for 3rd heating up, battle for the lead heating up. There's too much action on the track. Go to this camera, because I think we'll be able to see most of it. Looks like he's McGregor. No. McGregor, heavy damage on the back end of that 30 car. Lingle, damage on the right side. And we have caution number 7 on lap number 68. Well, folks, this might be that race-changing moment we always talk about. Caleb Lingle, he goes down here into the corner. He's going to really cut that wheel, get loose there through the center. Collects it, gets into the 30. Big contact there for the 113 with the wall. McGregor, I think he might be... Oh, no, there's a little bit of engine damage there. You saw the hood a little bit bowed up. Oh my goodness. What did we just see? You don't see these two make mistakes very often. Oh. That gives Steve Rubino the lead coming to pit road. I think all the leaders are probably down on pit road. Let's get you one more look. Parts, visor cam. Danny gave Steve his helmet. Look at this. Woo! Getting on by there to take over the race lead. And now there's contact down on pit road. Oh my goodness. Get you a replay of that contact down on pit road. So here's Steve Rubino. Teammates making contact. That's it's a teammate. You don't want to do that. He's on pit road. Jeff Fugate coming out of his stop. Eddie Rayleigh. Contact there with those guys. And Rubino going to lose a bunch of track position. Probably has a penalty after that one. Man, oh man, oh man. Things are topsy-turvy right now. So that's going to give Keith McLean the lead. I love you, dog. That's a real G right there. Dog Palmer signing out, subscribing with another account to get us to $5.99. That means we're one away, folks. One away. Not saying it's a big moment, but it'll be a big moment, and I'll be very happy. Won't yell, though, because I will not put you through that. Can we get a shout-out to all the curling players out there? Shout out all the curling players out there. Canada's national sport. No, actually, I think that's lacrosse. Hold on. No, curling's really big up. Lacrosse is Canada's nationals. Well, curling's big up there too, so. Yeah, Barbara, I think old Rubino clan probably would like a break or two here, because that is oh. Got the lead. Got the lead. Bada bing, bada boom, no lead. And he had to come back down pit road because he had the penalty anyways that he'll have to serve, so. Oh my goodness. Well, at least he's going to have this 30 and the 113 right up in front of him, so those cars will still be fast. Maybe clear a path through, but a guy that's laughing right now. Guy that is laughing right now. As driver is 28. Maybe he's not laughing, but he's doing that. Oh, maybe Ricky Buffalo gonna stay out here. Geez, San Diego looks like he's. I don't know if he's getting the lucky dog wave around, or Buffalo might be getting the wave around. Let's see. Oh, lights go out. Already subscribe with both accounts. No, don't be sorry. That means you double did your job. I appreciate that, dog. I love Thor getting involved here on JTN as well. Rod Weston has made his way up inside the top 5. There you go, Mackenzie. He's going to get ready to put on a show here in that number 19. And what a show it has been. So Keith McLean, Jeff Stakanis, Ryan Johnson, Gary Moran, Rod Weston, your top 5. Jeff Fugate, big damage to the driver's side of that. 9, Ron Simpson, Harry Kodian, Steve Grant, and Tom Musa, your top 10. I see a lot of guys that have been involved in accidents. Hey, Larry, what's crack-a-lackin'? Welcome to JTN. We're having a fun time here. No Limits, Texas. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. 16 people watching, 10 likes. Some of you haven't hit that like button yet. Come on. Appreciate it, all you guys' support as always. Race car is off. We make our way down into the Geico restart zone, and back away we go. Green flag once again here at Texas. Caleb Lingle in the 113. We know that car is fast, just like the 30. Oh! McGregor way up. He's out into his outside wall. Contact with the Forest Stern. Right side all tore up again once again. It's all tore up again once again. That's an oxymoron. Because I'm a moron. Rob Heath going on by Herman Reese for position. Caleb Lingle going to look to do the same. Reese way up the track. Bad night for that 73 crew. I think they would concur with that evaluation. Heath up into the outside wall. It's going to allow Lingle to get on by. So that 113 trying to slice his way back up through the field. Back up to the lead, though. Top 5 holding steady. Ryan Johnson, look at the inside. Jeff Stakenish trying to get a run. Looks like he has a run. He's barely got the nose there down in turns 3 and 4. 78 on the bottom, 31 up high. Johnson looks like he'll be clear. He's clear at the start-finish line. All is definitely well. I'm watching one of the craziest races ever here at HOBO Racing and at the Texas Motor Speedway with all of our great JTN fans. Can't thank you guys once again enough for tuning in here tonight on a Tuesday night. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, getting ready to keep getting after this week. We're halfway there tomorrow night. And again, we'll be back live tomorrow night. Back at the Texas Motor Speedway All-Star Racing Cup Series. Stages in that one. Coverage beginning at 8:55 p.m. Eastern Time. There. And, of course, those are all your upcoming races here on JTN. Oh, car. I can't believe I missed that. Our 4th place driver, Gary Moran, looks like he had some trouble off of turn 2. You probably saw it. I didn't. There's the replay. Yeah, it's us. Again, same story, different script. Turn 2 has just been so treacherous. A good fellow racer of mine, Randall Coleman, would definitely agree that turn 2 at Texas is not your friend. Rod Weston right now, he's holding on to that 4th position. Looks like some right side damage on the Jagermeister. Or is that green NOS? Nope, it's NOS. I believe it's a half and half NOS and Jagermeister scheme somewhere else. But so that 19 falling back now to the 5th position. That allowed Jeff Fugate to get on by in the Sundrop Charger. On back. Looks like we're pretty much single file. Caleb Lingle, he's made his way back up inside the top 10, so not surprising there. Gibson now the inside. It's Tom Musa for position. He gets it done. He'll set his eyes on and sights on the 13 of Harry Kodian. I know I'm not a moron. I just like to make fun of myself. So Keith McLean has taken a stranglehold of this race. Haven't been able to see if Ryan Johnson can get to that bumper. I have to think that 78 and 31 probably used their tires up a little bit more than this 28 when they were battling with each other. That's always a recipe for disaster. You ask any of these drivers. Contact there with that white line, not what you want to do. That's going to allow Jeff Stakanis to get the inside of Ryan Johnson. He makes the pass. So Johnson going to have to kind of recollect his things, his momentum mainly, and get back on the right track after that little bit of a slip up right in front of him. Stakanis got loose off of 2. It's like he collected it, so those two look like they're back on even footing. Further on back, 3 wide almost for a second. Tom Musa to the inside. There's inside of Caleb Lingle. Lingle trying to get it done on the outside through 3 and 4. Going to have a good run down the front straightaway here. He gets that position. He'll look to cut to the inside. Try to get by that 13 of Harry Kodian. We've kind of kept our distance from this 113. Watching him dice his way through the field because it has been very exciting, but it's also been very, we're getting heart palpitations watching that 113. He gets the apron once again. Please stop doing that. No JTN Jinx tonight, though. We'll move on. Tom Musa now to the inside of Harry Kodian for position. Those two battling down in turns 1 and 2. Don't want to be 2 by 2 down here for too long. Musa gets the position. He's going to slide up a little bit. Further on back, we got a gaggle of cars. They're going to get back single file off the corner. Steve Rubino struggling to get back up through the field. Jordan McGregor, Mark DeSenza both struggling as well to slice their way back up through the field. Again, DeSenza had that 2-tire stop. McGregor involved in that last caution, and Rubino contact on pit road and shoved him off of pit road and forced him to take that end of the longest line. You can just see the pace starting to slow down here, too. I mean, these guys, they are fighting these cars. Gibson to the inside of Rod Weston. Weston falling back now. It's falling back to 6th, or 7th, rather. Lingle going to be the next to set his eyes on that 19 of Weston, but a good strategy call there from the 19 to get some track position. It's been a net gain because that car's been out back, hasn't had quite enough speed in it tonight. I think that'd be something the driver would admit. But doing a very good job with the car that they do have. Allows Lingle to get to the inside, knowing that 113's been oh so quick. That Blue Jay Ford moves up into 7th position. Back up to the lead, though. Keith McLean, he's checked out as we're under yellow, I do believe. Yes, we are. Rob Heath around off the second dog leg. I believe that's caution number 9. Get a replay. I could be counting these wrong. Leader coming right now. Heath kind of just stuck there. Oh, no. Oh, brother. That white car, yellow and blue to the inside. They both get loose off the corner contact. Steve Rubino barely getting by. Herman Reese nowhere to go. Big contact with the 38. Hits him again. That 38, that is a heavy hit. Driver looks like he's okay. And here it is. You see the 38 coming through turn 4. Gonna be exiting a little bit lower, comes up the track, hits a slick spot. That's all you can really say there. Hit back up the track, flips him over on his lid for a second, and another big hit. At least it looks like maybe not too bad of contact to the driver's door, so that is always a good sign. Once again, visor cam with Steve Rubino. There you see the 38 get loose. That's the 33 then in the rear view. Oh. Not what you want to see. Well, hopefully we get a little calmer down here on pit lane this time. This should be our last stop stop. Maybe. Yep, should be our last stop if we go green to the end. Keith McLean going to win the race off pit road. Jeff Sakanis, Ryan Johnson, Ron Simpson. Caleb Lingle going to come off 5th. Bob Gibson, Rod Weston, Jeff Fugate, Tom Musa, Mark DeSenza, Steve Grant, Eddie Rayleigh, Jordan McGregor, Harry Kodian, Steve Rubino, Maverick, and Brent Carter. 66. It's like Matt Stern. I think that's the 59 of Duke Sorensen also coming off pit road. Yeah. Yep. Sorensen there in the 59 and Stern in the 4. Couple cars stayed out, lead a lap. Gary Moran looks like he's gonna stay out again here, try to again get that lap led, but the rest of these guys coming down pit road this time. Well, folks, I gotta do this. For the best die-cast and racing-related merchandise deals, head on over to our friends at CircleBDiecast.com and PlanBSales.com. They got your hookup, veteran-owned business. Use code JTN at checkout. You'll get free shipping on your order of $20 or more, as long as you're in the continental United States. Again, that's code JTN at checkout on your order of $20 or more. You'll get free shipping. You'll also help support us here on JTN. Appreciate it when you do, when you're in the market for maybe a new t-shirt from your favorite driver because he's got a new paint scheme this year or he moved teams. I feel like me, Eric Jones, moved teams, and I already had some 43 stuff. You're gonna need some new t-shirts, some new hats, some new die-cast especially. You use that code JTN. You can also check out, we got die-cast reviews up here on the JTN YouTube that look at some of the products that are available for you to purchase for yourselves at CircleBDiecast.com. Again, use that code JTN at checkout. You'll get free shipping. And you'll also be helping support us here on JTN. Another way to support, as always, at the JTN merch store. Right now, Spring is running a deal. Use code SUMMER21 at checkout. You'll receive 10% off. Up there on your screen right now, it's our JTN box logo merch, the classic JTN logo that you know and have probably come to love. I at least hope you have. Available on hoodies, t-shirts. We also got it on coffee mugs, Cup of Joe for JoeTowNetwork. See what I did there? Haha. And JTN stickers, which actually look very, very good. Whether you put them on a laptop, a locker, or a computer case. So Moran and San Diego going to take the wave around here, so they'll get a lap back. But again, you can check those out. JTN merch store, summer 21, 10% off. Now through June the 6th, or June the 1st, rather. It's 6/1/21, yeah. June the 1st. We also have our JTN race car merch. I'll throw that up there real quick, because Sean Whitehill, and that Sean Whitehill car that he drove in US ORL, that's a good-looking race car, so we also had to slap that on some merch. But resetting you like this: Keith McLean, Jessica Ennis, 1-2, Ryan Johnson, Ron Simpson, and Caleb Lingle lingering back up inside the top 5. Bob Gibson in 6th, 7th, Rod Weston, 8th, Jeff Fugate, 9th, Tom Musa, and 10th. A good rebound so far for the 33 of Mark DeSenza. Going back to restart, coming to lap number 94. $23 laps to go in this one. That's why I was quiet, because I have to do the math myself, because Bristol doesn't know how to count on his paws just yet. Coming down into the Geico restart zone, we wait to see the flag. There it is. It's once again green here at Texas. Lingle trying to get to work already, trying to find a way around that 25. A Simpson looked like he almost made contact with the right rear of that 25's bumper. Now gets to the inside. He makes that pass. Rod Weston to the inside of Bob Gibson. Going to take Jeff Fugate. Tom Musa also looking to get on by that 46, who's now stuck on the outside line. Back up to the lead, though. These top three all underneath the blanket, and Caleb Lingle starting to come and creep back into the picture in that 113. Lap number 96. Watching these guys, I mean, they're a single file right now, just waiting for someone to make a mistake. Jeff Sekenis looking to the inside, trying to find a way around this 28 to Keith McLean. They're on back. Rod Weston down to the inside of Ron Simpson. He makes the pass. He's back up inside the top 5. So Weston putting it into high gear to drive back up inside that top 5 in that NOS Energy Drink Honda. Jeff Fugate looking to the inside of Simpson. He gets that pass done. Or Gibson, or Simpson, yep. And Gibson now in that 46, stuck on the outside. DeSenza making a pass there. Tom Musa now trying to make a pass. Gibson, though, he's gonna fight to get back to that bottom in front of that number 7 car. Still not able to do so. He's washed up the track. Musa trying to make a pass. He's not able to do it there. Eddie Rayleigh down to the inside is Steve Grant in that number 11. Raydog in the 112 U.S. Army Chevrolet makes the pass. Now Harry Kodian trying to find a way around this 11. Steve Rubino right behind him. A little bit of contact last week at Dover between those two. They'll play nice, though. Just gotta stir the pot a little bit. Back up front, though, our top 4 all again once again underneath a blanket. Yeah, 21 hasn't been the same since the pit road incident. Working lap number 100 right now. So 17 to go at this time at the line. We're in the triple digits. And we're clicking them off really quick right now. Keith McLean trying to hold off Jessica Kennis. Caleb Lingle, though, he's kind of stalled out back there in 4th. Wonder if maybe he's saving his stuff just a little bit. He's going to try to make a charge here at the 78 for 3rd. And Jeff Fugate has made his way back around Rod Weston. So the 9 car back up inside the top 5. Back, Steve Grant to the inside. Tom Musa. Steve Rubino tried it, and Musa threw the block on him going down into turn 2. Lap 101, coming to 102. Lingle way up the track, really loose there. That 113, he's falling off now. Those tires are shot. And Ryan Johnson is just waving bye, bye, bye. Oh, he hits the apron a little bit. You don't want to do that. On Simpson is moved back by Rod Weston. Weston now on the back foot. Looks like that 19 might have used those tires up just a little bit at the start of this run. Smash that like button, that's right. If you don't hear it smash, you're not hitting it hard enough. Gibson now to the inside of Weston. Weston, no contact with the wall there. Now he's back to the 9th position. I'm going to face a challenge from Raydog there in the 112. Keith McLean, though, he started to try to extend that lead, working lap 104. Coming to lap 105. What do you know? That's how counting works. They're going to be coming up on lap traffic again. That's that 22 adjacent San Diego. That car down a couple cylinders right now. After that contact with Keith McLean trying to close this one out. 106, 12 laps to go in this one. Thought I saw some smoke out of that 22 going down into 1 and 2. That is That is not what McLean wants to see. He does not want a caution. He just wants to run these last 12 laps clean and green. Ron Simpson down to the inside of Jeff Fugate descends a big loose there off of turn number 2. That's where we've seen the trouble all night long. Simpson going to make the pass here on Jeff Fugate down into 3 and 4. See if he can get clear. He does, so move Ron Simpson back up inside the top 5. San Diego staying well out of the way of our leaders. 10.5 laps to go, and are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Are you ready, kids? Coming off turn 4, Keith McLean, he's going to see the flagman wave those 10 fingers. That means it's that time for our TWB. 10 to go, and from all our friends at TWB, big shout out to GardenLightsDirect.com. From porches to patios to more for all your outdoor lighting needs. Head on over to GardenLightsDirect.com. That's GardenLightsDirect.com. GardenLightsDirect.com. Here on our TWB 10 to go. Somewhere there's a Tommy Bordeaux smiling. 9 to go here. Keith McLean, he's smiling right now, although there's a lot of nervous people down there on the pit box in the 28. Caleb Lingle trying to find a way around this 78 of Ryan Johnson. We'll keep our eyes here on the battle for second, as we're still pretty much single file throughout the rest of the field. And that 22, that teal car, that's a lapper. Jason San Diego damage earlier on in the race has caused that car to be down a decent amount of horsepower. An unfortunate end for a guy that was up inside the top 5 early on in this one. Or McGregor, he's worked his way back up inside the top 10. Decent rebound for the 30, although I'm sure they would love to be battling for that lead and for the checkered flag here. Had the car to do it. Unfortunate circumstances, no doubt there for McGregor and the Red Bull Mustang. Nonetheless, just because you have bad circumstances doesn't mean it's an excuse to have a bad race. Got a rebound as he's now looking to the inside of Jeff Fugate for position. So Red Bull going to get a spot over Sundrop. Wouldn't agree with that. Probably would like Sundrop more myself. But nonetheless, from McGregor's moved up another spot, and we got a caution. Oh, boy. Oh, no. 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 Steve Rubino, heavy contact to both ends of that race car. And here you'll see it coming through turn number 2. Gets loose. Tries to go. He hit. If he spun a second later, he's glancing off that inside wall. He hit it right where there is that angle. Again, let's go on board with our visor cam. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Watch this wall on the left. Of course, it's that one at the angle. If it was the straight-on one that's perpendicular to the car's motion on the track, this damage not as bad. Well, if he didn't have bad luck, he wouldn't have any luck at all, Steve Rubino. Another heavy hit. And oh boy, there is a lot of split strategy. Our top 2 have come down pit road. And I say that because you'll see the race off pit road. McLean gonna win it to Kennis, Musa, West, and Simpson. So guys that were up inside our top 5. But look who didn't pit. Ryan Johnson in the 78, Caleb Lingle, Mark DeSenza, Jordan McGregor, Bob Gibson. And they're not going to pit, folks. They're not going to pit again here. We're going to go back green. And yes, these tires are going to be old. But look at those guys on the those fresh Goodyear Racing Eagles. They're There's 6 spots back, and we restart single file. Oh boy. Oh boy. Folks, I want to make sure I get this ad read in because it's a very important, near and dear to my heart one. May is the biggest and largest and grandest month in all of motorsports. However, May is also Mental Health Awareness Month. Know that you are not alone, and all of us at JTN encourage you to reach out to loved ones if you or someone you know has been struggling. It is okay to not be okay. It's not okay to struggle in silence, folks. Reach out to those you love. And for more information, resources, techniques, whatever it may be, a great resource for you if you're struggling or someone you know is struggling is to head on over to NAMI.org. That's NAMI.org. You also you've seen their logo up at the top right of the screen throughout these broadcasts. Again, this Mental Health Awareness Month in May, it's an important issue here. Coming out of a pandemic where a lot of people have felt isolated for a year, on top of any other issues they've had in the past or unknowingly have had, and want you guys to take that mental health aspect of your lives just as seriously, if not more seriously, than your physical health. So again, this May Mental Health Awareness Month, we here at JTN encourage you to check out those resources if you're struggling or someone you know, or just for the heck of it, so you have those tools at your disposal in case something ever does arise. Again, know that you are not alone. A lot of disappointment. Oh, Ryan Johnson, no! No! Get back up on track. Alright. Made a little exciting. It's okay. So, folks, this is your classic green, white, checkered finish. What that means, we're going to get the green flag, and then the next flag, if it's a yellow or a checkered, will end the race. If we get to the white flag, we're racing all the way back to the checkered no matter what happens. So things about to get a little crazy, especially with those guys lining up in, I believe, 8th or 9th on the fresh tires. They're going to try to get back up inside the top 3. Don't know if they're going to be able to do so. Droid on here writes in, Ryan has a bluebird on his shoulder. He does. That blue J113 illegal. He has fought. He's clawed his way back up inside the top 5, and now will restart in second. Gonna look to take advantage of the 78 of Ryan Johnson and try to find his way around, but don't count out Mark DeSenza and Jordan McGregor back there, 3rd and 4th. They are gonna be, they're gonna be tough cookies here. And don't those guys on new tires, Danny, Bino, I know you think that it was a gift. I don't know about that just yet. There might just be enough time to get back up there. Pace car makes that hard left turn down pit road. Things are about to get really exciting. There it is. Green flag, and Lingle spins the tires, and that's why you have to be oh so careful. Ryan Johnson out to a big lead. Caution on the speedway. Eddie Ringley, he's coming back up the track. No contact with anyone else. We're still racing back. Mark sends a big head of steam. Jeff Saketta's big head of steam. He's going to make it 3 wide. Down into turn number 3. Down there with the 30 and the 28. Saketta's all over the back bumper. Ryan Johnson. It's a gaggle coming to the line. Get to Ryan Johnson. He got back to that white flag. And a huge wreck ensues down in turn number 1. Oh my goodness. Let's we gotta get a couple replays real quick, because holy. Let's see what brought out that original caution. I have a feeling it's probably this 113. He's gonna come back up the track. So Caleb Lingle, he spins the tires here. He's gonna come back up the track. He stops sideways, so that's the caution. And Eddie, really big hit there. You see that left front tire all the way up inside the engine compartment. Whew. But then, watch. I mean, just what is this battle? You take it all in from the spectator cam. Watch the field. They're 3 wide, 4 wide. There's 2 cars around 30, 33. Top Musa with a big run. Jeff Stekenis getting a push. But Ryan Johnson able to hold them all off. Ron Simpson going to finish 3rd as long as he can get that spot back. Car up and over. That's Steve Grant. Make sure we don't miss our winner. Back live here. Checkered flag has been displayed. Ryan Johnson, your winner here at Texas after a crazy one. And we'll be talking with our top 3, so make sure you stick around for those interviews. Let's see Ryan's burnouts. Then we're going to get you another replay of that wreck at the end. So our top 3, Ron Simpson's going to finish 3rd. Jeff Stekenis and Ryan Johnson closes it out with a victory here. Burn it down with those Buffalo Wild Wings. What a fantastic win. Let's get you. I mean, this finish, folks. There's the field coming off of turn 4. Just, oh my goodness. Oh my. There's cars everywhere. Oh my. The fact that these guys got back around to take the checkered flag, because again, that wasn't the checkered. That wasn't the checkered. But nonetheless, we'll be talking with our top 3 drivers after this one. We'll get you those results on your screen in just a second. And Joe Twansky here with the JoeTowNetwork, JTN. Hoping you're having a fantastic Tuesday night. You just saw a fantastic race. And we'll once again be talking with our top 3 drivers after this one. As long as they want to be interviewed. That's always the key. As long as they want to be interviewed. Ron Simpson is disconnected, so he has left, so we won't get a chance to interview the driver of the 25. We'll be able to get Jeff Stekenis and Ryan Johnson, though. Love it when my voice is gone after these races. Race stats, too. 10 cautions tonight, so that includes that last one. Boy, oh boy, what a night it was. And started the night off with 30 drivers. Ended it with less than that, especially after that last wreck. A couple guys get credited. Big loser there. It's Caleb Lingle. He finishes all the way back in 19th after that wheel spin. That's a tough break there. That team. Keith Lane going to finish 15th after leading all those laps. Led 41. Not old Mac Daddy's night. And there's probably a lot of chit chat going on up there after a finish like that one. Wait for the top 2 to enter the media center. But folks, thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you saw, well, hit that like button. That's obviously the best way to tell us you like what you're seeing here on JTN. We appreciate that as always, because it's a great way to help support us. And not only that, tiny person, you missed it, but the best part is it's available for you right now on replay. So you can just go back to the start. Go watch it over, because man, oh man, oh man. This was a great one, and you're not going to want to miss any of it, honestly. I mean, just this one's worth rewatching. This one's worth rewatching. I'm not a guy that can rewatch races I've already seen or know that they're already finished, but this one will definitely be going down on the race replay list, especially for my commentary. I had a lot of notes, a lot of things. Thank you guys so much for the compliments, too. I always appreciate those. Our winner has entered the Media Center, driver, the number 78 Buffalo Wild Wings Chevrolet, Ryan Johnson. Buddy, how'd you get that one?
Well, I just kind of hung out top 5, top 10 all night and put myself in the position when others had some troubles and brought it home.
I mean...
Little luck.
Little luck never hurt. Just I think you're close to Vegas. You're a little closer to Vegas than all the Charlotte race shops. So I'd probably head out a little farther west. Go get use that luck to your advantage. But you started 16th on the night, so you had your work cut out for you, right? Started mid pack. We knew it was going to be tough to pass throughout the night. You were able to get up inside that top 5. What do you attribute that to the most?
Well, I want to thank my teammates, Caleb Lingle, Jordan McGregor. They pretty much provide me with open setups and advice. And I was running one of Caleb's setups tonight. And as you know, he's a top-notch driver. So when I got something like that under the hood, it's I know it's solid. It's just a matter of me being able to figure it out, because they tend to be a little bit looser to my liking. But like I said, just put it in position and was able to maintain a good positioning all night and brought it back to where I needed to be. So it was definitely a wild finish. I knew it was gonna be tough on that restart with worn tires, but I had a little bit of a cushion, so it worked out.
Take you back. It was earlier. It didn't get you to the lead, but when you saw those two teammates, they got involved with each other. Did that then start to fall on you? Like, oh crap, I got to be the one to win this because I got the magic set up? Because those two were so fast.
Well, I knew at that point. Well, it opened it up to a possibility of getting a better position at the end. But you can never count any of these guys out at Hobo. It's a tough group to race against. In fact, I think if this isn't my first win on Tuesday night open setup, it's my second or third, if that. So I don't quite remember. It's been a while since I've been in victory lane at Hobo. So pretty excited about it.
Hey, we'll say it's your first because that makes it better for TV. How's that sound?
There you
go. But one last question: when you're coming off a turn 4 there, with you're coming back to that white flag, it's just as good as the checkered, and you see those guys just being crazy behind you. Are you just getting ready to get a random shove from the back and hopefully riding it down to the start finish line? Like what is going through your mind when you see those guys 3, 4, 5 wide, wrecking into the wall in turns 3 and 4? Like what's the mindset as the driver?
Well, it was pretty wild. In fact, I felt a tap from the 31, my buddy Jeff Stakanis, like Jeff, and he was doing everything he had to do. But yeah, they were definitely swarming me. If we would have had to come around for another lap, forget it. It wouldn't have happened.
Those new tires, I mean, they got there quick, but you made the right call at the end of the day. Stayed out, got the track position, able to hold on to it. Ryan, congratulations on the win. Before I let you go, I know you thanked your teammates already, but want to make sure you thank them again. But also, I know you got sponsors, people back home to thank, so the floor is yours, buddy.
Thank you again to my teammates, as you said, Caleb Lingle, Jordan McGregor, Mark DeCenza, Ray Dog, Gary Moran, Brett, 66 Brett. There's so many of them, and just be able to be out here. Thank you, Hobo, for putting everything on. You for being here broadcasting. It's pretty cool. You put time aside to put this old racing game up online for everyone to watch, and it's appreciated.
Hey, and I always appreciate it when you guys put on the great races. And Ryan, you get the most appreciation because you took the time after to talk with us. You took the time to go out and win this thing. Congratulations on winning a wild, wild race out here in the wild, wild west of Texas. Congratulations. We're gonna call it win number one. I don't want to short sell you on wins, but we're just gonna call it win number one. TV race number one. I think that
There you go.
Cup TV race win
I'll
number
take it.
one. All right, there we go,
cool.
Ryan. Congratulations. Yeah, is it free beat ups on you though?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, let's go. Go enjoy some of those chicken wings, buddy. Congratulations.
Thanks again, Joe. Appreciate it.
Ryan Johnson, driver number 78, Buffalo Wild Wings Chevrolet, after a win here tonight. Bringing now in, he's made his way into the media center. Had a crazy race. Started 8th, got up to 2nd. Driver the number 31, Jeff Stekenis. Jeff, are you as speechless as I am after that finish?
That was crazy, wasn't it?
A little bit. You came down and got new tires, right?
Yeah.
I'm correct in that because dude, with the way that finished, I forgot. Did you think more guys were going to come down with you? Because I'm assuming that was the thought, but is there confirmation on that?
I would have thought more would have came out. Yeah.
Okay. Why is that? Just the tire wear tonight? Because in practice, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with tire wear, even if you did 4 laps, I was going in and a caution came out. I'm going in to take 4. It was that bad.
I love it, man. That means good racing on my end, or good TV. Right. But I know
no tires versus 4 tires on a 3 to go is not good.
Not good.
Not good at all.
Because what you lined up 8th, 9th, back half of the top 10, and
yeah,
probably that thing goes green, looking pretty up there because you're first of everybody racing on back up through there, Jeff. But let's talk about the race as a whole, though, because we saw everyone struggling off of turn 2 in that loose condition through 1 and 2. I'm assuming, again, you know what they say about when you assume something. I can't say it on air, but I'm assuming that loose was because of the tires and tire heat and whatnot. Can you delve more into that?
Yeah, you'd heat if you overdrove 3 and 4. You'd heat up the right front, and then going into 1 and 2, that's where you'd lose it. So you kind of had to play the caster, and I was messing around with wedge and track bar all night long. So just trying to figure out what was best. It was kind of nuts.
It was nuts to watch, and I think that's a really good point about trying to keep those tires a little bit cooler down there in 3 and 4. I didn't even think about it like that because my whole mindset was, all right, I'm going to set up a pass off of 2. I'm going to run really hard down in 3 and 4 because that's where I'm going to be able to make the pass. 1 and 2 is just so one lane. But I had a question and I lost it. Do you like this Texas or old Texas better?
I actually like the old Texas better.
All right. No, I think you're probably in the majority on that because this new Texas, it's tough. That flat 1 and 2 is just...
Yeah.
Whew. Oh, baby.
You are, after probably about 4 or 5 laps, it's extremely tight. I mean, it doesn't matter what you do. If you're not tight, then you're going into the inside second wall there.
But Jeff, congratulations, 2nd place finish. I know you probably wanted one more. Probably that thing goes green to the end. I don't know. We might be talking about a whole different race, having some completely different questions for you. But congratulations on a great run here. I know these Cup Series races, the 2nd place is always a great accomplishment. Before we let you go, you've been up here plenty of times before. You know the drill. Sponsors, family, whoever you got to thank. Now is the time.
No, thanks to everybody at home. All these guys I race with, great bunch of guys, and Steve and Bino putting all this up and together. And thank you for broadcasting it. And it's just a fun hobby. Absolutely love it.
That's why we try to keep it alive, and you guys are welcome always. But all the love, all the appreciation has to go to you guys here at Hobo, and can't thank you enough for taking the time to talk with us after this one, Jeff. Enjoy the Michigan summertime. I know you're a fellow Michigander, and
90 degrees today.
Let me tell you, and we don't have the AC on yet, and whoo boy, Bristol is he's panting like crazy. So we're gonna try to skedaddle. But Jeff, congratulations on that second place finish. I gotta get a fan back here, but congratulations. Good luck with the next one, and we'll probably talk to you again before the year's over for sure. So again, congratulations, Jeff Skadish, driver number 31 at Dodge. And folks, that will do it from us here on JTN tonight here from the Texas Motor Speedway. Again, a great race. Be a friend, tell a friend, share the video with all your friends, and keep us updated. We love it when you guys share the broadcast, when you're really active in chat. Can't thank the chat enough. You guys, especially when I'm up here by myself, you guys make this so much more fun. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Remember, we'll be back at you live tomorrow night, 8:55 p.m. Eastern Time with All-Star Racing right back here at Texas with the old configuration. Stage racing for you tomorrow night, so it'll be a whole different rule set, whole different craziness, but it'll, of course, be here at No Limits, Texas. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of your night, wonderful rest of your week. For Bristol, our producer, I've been Joe Twancy, and we'll see you guys next time, of course, live here on JTN. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, folks. Yeah, and they're going to be 3 wide coming to the checkered. Never mind, they're going to be... Oh, Maverick wide!
Who did that?
Turn 4 into the tri-oval. Whitehill through the grass. It's going to be Noah Joyce winning his first career race in the Red Bull Cup Series.
All right, and they're wrecking behind them. We got cars flying everywhere. Cars upside down, but it doesn't matter. Noah Joyce has done it. He's won at Daytona in the 3 car.
Comes Musa. Musa's gonna.
Oh, he's going to use that apron.
He's gonna use the apron.
They're going to be side by side. Coming off the corner. Boy, back to the inside. It's going to be a drag race to the line till Musa gets it.